Hi there, I'm Zaf Kumar, and I'm back with another episode of our series, How to FP&AI. In today's video, I'll show you how easy it is to roll your planning scenarios forward into the next plan with our FP&AI solution. This functionality is in place to save you and your planners time. For you in corporate FP&A, being able to roll forward a plan in seconds rather than days or weeks, and for your planners, enabling them to start their budget from their latest plan rather than from a blank spreadsheet. Let's get started. We'll start off here in our FP&AI application in our planning home base, A1.1, so that we can see at the start of the planning season, both my next year budget and my target are 0. There's nothing in it, and we'll further reinforce that here by going into our operating expense planning section, where we'll see for our operating expense accounts, we also have that same next year budget, next year target 0, and I'll scroll down into our input sections where we can see the same thing. Next, we'll head over into our budget administration section, Y3.2, to show you how we roll our plans forward. On this screen, app administrators are able to execute a scenario launch or scenario roll forward. Basically, this means that you precede the budget with either your current year forecast or your current year budget. I'll go ahead here, and in my budget seating, I will select my current year forecast, and I'll set it to spread according to my current year forecast as well. I'll scroll down next and I'll ignore all of the zero-based functionality here. That'll be a topic for the next video. And we'll take a look at these 2 buttons on the bottom here. Roll forward to target, roll forward to budget. I'll go ahead and I'll click roll forward to target. And that process is completed. And then I'll click roll forward to budget. All right, and just a couple of seconds later, I will see that this process has completed as well. Now we'll go back to the planning section of the application, A1.1. And what I'll be able to see here is that now my next year budget and next year target have information in them. And more than that, they also have information that is identical to the current year forecast. I'll save target setting for another video as well. Let's go back into the operating expense planning section to see what the system has done. Now, as I scroll down here, what we can see is that the system has automatically preceded values into this amount column and into the spread column where there was no information before. And what the system has done is it has taken my current year actual forecast numbers and it has preloaded it into the amounts here at the account level. And that's going to give me a really great starting point for my budget. And now I can take this information and I can, increase it by 5%, 4%, right? And I can go ahead and start planning. Now, what the system has also done as I scroll down here is there's another detailed section in here. And in addition to just preceding the information at the department level, the entity level, and the account level, it's also gone down to the line item level and has preceded all of my vendor level information. And I'll tell you in the solution that FP&AI rolls forward at the vendor, project, customer, product, and employee levels, in addition to the standard entity department account functionality at the top. This functionality offered by FP&AI is ultimately designed to save you and your users time in the planning process. Doing this in Excel could take weeks to being otherwise practically impossible. Use FP&AI to instead spend your time fostering deeper connections with the field, figuring out creative ways to cross-sell, lower expenses, and so much more. That's all for today. I'll see you in the next video.